I figure I record a smattering of topics today. First is creative will. My own serial, A Flip Throw Call, happened because I was pissed at what DC Comics was doing to Superman and his family. If it's not there, make it. Don't give up. I want heroism families to be able to stare at the stars and wonder at it all, not, stare at the dirt and muck. Corporations only know how to wear an IP on it, basically the skin of the IP. They don't understand what makes the actual heart of it function. How could they? They don't even know what actual heroism is anymore. Quite sad, actually. Um, they basically go with trends that they think will get them a whole lot of money, not balancing it with the realities of demand. It's why manga and the indie sector stuff is filling the void, and why people are turning away from westernized cape comics and the like. Again, you can have all the ingredients, all the parts, but if you don't understand the heart of it, then it'll just fall apart. Kind of like what happened, say, with the original Avatar The Last Airbender and Korra. Both have similar elements, similar parts, maybe set in a slightly different time period, but Korra fell flat on her face because when it comes to, especially if you're going to have power fantasy type stuff, tropes have gotten to the point where, like, oh, the instant a power fantasy comes on the screen, it's like, oh, no, 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 we want that. That's too cliche. Too cliche. Too cliche. We can't have that. It's like power fantasies can be fun. There's a time and place for them. But you have to make the character likable in some way. Because if this is going to be the main character, we have to be able to follow them and at least, enjoy their presence on screen. It's rather telling with Korra, where her side cast is pretty varied and likable in many ways, but the main character herself is extreme massive cunt. So again, I don't expect my channel to ever get monetized, so whatever. And you know what? Most mainline readers and viewers, we won't venture out into big social media as much. As much It takes an extra bit of drive to really, like, okay, I'm gonna go out here and participate in this. That's the reason why usually, even with forums and everything else, that's where most of the hardcore people, like the most enthusiastic people, will hang out, no matter what the medium is. That you'll So there's an interesting conundrum there. Like, yes, fandom is important, but you also have to balance it with, like, what are some good basic things to sell your story? And that's the heart of it. Like, prioritize the story, because the story is the 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 outlining skeleton that gets the rest of it moving. Um, and yeah, I mean, I really wish more bigger outlets would pick up on things so that way stuff I'm finding would get even more traction. Because, yeah, there's a lot of indies out there and a lot of other, even some trad pub stuff that is legitimately trying, but it's getting drowned out by the whole idea of, like, no, nihilism is the most popular thing. I think it's maybe it seems that way because if you only look at social media, that's the biggest thing that's promoted. Like, oh, that's the only way we can have drama is to have, like, a shit-tastic person versus shit-tastic person. Yeah, I just don't think it's really capturing the hearts of regular people. Uh, I guess that's the reason why, even out of all of DC's failures on the big screen, why Wonder Woman and, even the Aquaman movie managed to gain more traction than everything else, is because there's a little bit of uplift there. So I guess that's it for this portion. So have a good day.